Hi guys, my name is Danny Moore, head professional here at the Canterbury Golf Club in Kent, and I've got a question for you. Is there a hole in your golf course that you just don't seem to play very well? And have you ever wondered why? Why is it that you can come up to, you can play 3 or 4 holes fantastically well, but you keep coming up to this one hole and you screw it up? It doesn't matter how well you've been playing in advance, you just screw it up. Well, there's a number of reasons possibly for this, but I've got one that might be able to help you. And I'm going to tell you a little story about a guy who I was coaching last week. He came to the 11th hole here at Canterbury, and without him realizing, he steps onto the first tee and he's starting to tell me all the times he's basically, I can't play this hole, Danny, I'm hitting it left, I'm hitting it right. And what he doesn't realize at that moment is he's creating these pictures in his mind about how he wants to play the hole. Now, he's picturing the ball going left. He's picturing the ball going right. Now, clearly that's not what he wants to do, but without him realizing, he's telling himself that is what he wants to do by the fact that he's saying, don't do this, I don't want to do this. So, what did we do? Well, first of all, I let him just play the shot. Didn't say anything, let him play it. And what happened? He basically smashed it miles right into the trees. And then I simply just asked him one question. I said, tell me, where would you like to hit this shot? And he goes, well, Danny, I'd just like to hit it on there, like in the front of the green. I said, where? Specifically, tell me exactly where you'd like to hit the shot. And he says, well, okay, there. Great. So do that. Ask yourself one question next time you're playing a hole. Where would you like to play the shot? Now, is it as simple as that? Well, if I said to you right now, do not think of oranges right now. Do not think of oranges. Do not think of oranges. Oranges? Maybe those kind of round things. It's quite difficult, isn't it? Particularly if I kept repeating it over and over again. Don't think of oranges. I'm saying oranges, no. But it's difficult. Unless you're trained and you start thinking of apples, you're going to think of oranges, right? Well, that's what people do over and over again when they approach holes that they don't like. But the problem is they do it unconsciously. They walk up to the hole, they're walking up there and they're going, oh my God, last time I was here I did this, and they're picturing all this rubbish. So I want you next time you have a hole, okay, before you arrive, in fact I would probably do this a day before, practice it at home. I want you to picture all the good shots you've hit on that hole. I want you to imagine how many great tee shots you've hit on that hole. Some of you might tell me, I've never hit a good tee shot on this particular hole, Danny. Well, no problem at all. If you take a driver off that hole, or you take an iron off that hole, picture a time when you hit that iron or driver really, really well on another hole. And take that image and start to practice it and imagine it on that dodgy hole. So imagine you're hitting beautiful tee shot. Imagine you hitting maybe a beautiful fairway shot. And start to play those images over and over again in your mind and see what happens, and take them to the hole that you don't particularly like. It sounds simple? It is simple as long as you train it. Your brain is just like a muscle. You must train it over and over and over again. If you were to try this question and you try it one time, next time you go and play, it probably won't work. Okay, because there's too many other memories of dodgy shots. So next time you're out, okay, be prepared. In advance, pick your worst hole. Ask yourself this particular question. How do I want to play this hole? Picture the shot you want to play. Picture it going exactly how you want it to go, over and over again in your mind. Then go to the golf course. Ask yourself the same question and see what happens. Sounds simple? It does require some practice, I promise you. But if you've got any questions, or put them in the comment box below. If you think your friends might benefit from watching this video, please share it. I do appreciate it, I really do appreciate it. And I'll hopefully see you next time.